it, guys. Gary here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do my first video of 2018. And most of you won't want to watch it because it's about training and classes and that kind of thing. And those have mostly shown to not be popular on my channel. So, weirdos. Talk about some new stuff coming for 2018 that I can talk about. And then a couple other schedule things. First thing I'm pretty excited about is Rockwell Tactical's Pistol 325. That is part of a series that we're doing called the Master Class series. And there's going to be one of those with me. That's the 325 pistol. There'll be one with Jared Ross and one with Nate Marr, and I'll let them announce theirs wherever they want, whenever they want. They can do it here if they want. I don't care. But this class will be on the 4th of August. It's a one-day class. And it started with Jared sent me a message, and he was like, hey man, if I could, we just set aside a day and you came up with a class to do whatever you want. Like, assume the students are already advanced and that there won't be a bunch of fundamental instruction, but you can just push, see how far you can push them. Would you be interested? And I was like, fuck yeah, sign me up. So we set up a date. He said, whatever you want it to be on, you want it to be a shotgun class or whatever, just let me know. So I figured it all out. I sent the info. It's already on the website. I'll put a link at the bottom. Here's the thing with this class. It is a concealed carry class. There is no drop legs or war belts, race gear, any of that kind of shit. It's the way you carry your gun. Like, you're probably carried a gun to class. However you carried it, that's what you're going to use in the class. Like, that's the way. There's going to be a bunch of shooting. I'm asking dudes to bring 700 rounds. So for the typical like double stack gun, you better bring 5 magazines too, because I don't want to be running back and forth. Like, I just want to put more in it and get to work. If it's a single stack like a 1911, you might want to bring 2 or 3 guns and 10 magazines, and a shield or a Glock 43 like 10 magazines. I know you don't carry 10 magazines. I don't care if we throw them on the ground by your feet so that you don't have to keep running back to the car. I just want to be able to shoot a lot of the drills that I got planned. In addition, some other things for this particular class that you need to bring that you might not always bring to a class would be a mouth guard, something you can put in your face hole if you were going to be getting punched in it. And a gallon of water. Like, everyone will need a gallon of water. I'm not telling you why, but the range that we're using up at Shooter's Gauntlet doesn't have running water, and you're going to need some water, not to drink. You'll still need that kind of thing, but you need an extra gallon of water. It's going to be pretty fast-paced and then an intense bit of training day. We're going to do a couple things a little different than usual. If you show up to class and you're not already armed, this class isn't for you. The kind of guy that doesn't carry a gun and just straps it on to do class should not take this class. So if you show up without a gun, you can go home, without wearing a gun. If a lot of classes I do, especially the dynamic classes, if you show up to the line for a drill with a dead man's gun, and you don't have any bullets in it, that night you owe everyone around a beer at the bar, sodas or tea, whatever the hell that they happen to drink. Since this is a one-day class, we might not see each other that evening. If you show up to the line with a dead man's gun, you can put your shit away, and maybe I'll let you watch the rest of the day. But yep, no go. And then the only other thing is, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, just don't sign up, because I don't want shit in my class. Alright, so with that, other shit happening. Out in Texas, DelRio, I'm going back out there again. And Jim and Susie at Cactus Country Handgun Training have been awesome again, and they basically just wrote me a check and hired me to come out. So if you go, I'll put links down here at the bottom where you can email or call Jim and get squared away with that, because he's just taking the money. And what's awesome is, like, if you took the class here with me, it would cost a lot more than there with them, because Jim and Susie are their CCW company is paying for part of your tuition. They want their locals to get another level of training so badly that they're willing to pay part of what I would charge to come out there. So that's pretty fucking cool. I'll be out there in March. On the 17th and 18th, I'm going to be doing the vehicle dynamics class, one day of pistol, one day of rifle, just like I did in Illinois at Shawnee. And then the 2 days prior to that, I'm going to do a pistol class that I have had floating around inside my head, but hadn't really fleshed it out and offered it. And Jim and Susie asked me if I would be willing to do a class for folks that have had, like got their concealed carry class out of the way, whatever it is. In Texas, they have the prescribed thing they have to do, but something along, people who have done that, something like that, but don't feel they're ready to make that jump to, like, say, dynamic pistol. And I'm like, yeah, but they're probably ready for dynamic pistol, and which is true. They just don't realize it. So he asked if I could, do something to make them feel ready for a little more fast-paced training. And I had thought about doing a little more than a year ago, doing a skill builders class, and it was going to be a one-day thing. And I said, well, I've had this idea, and Jim said that sounded great. So I turned it into a 2-day class, so it'll probably pick up and move pretty far into dynamic pistol by the end of it, just not the entire dynamic pistol curriculum. But I'm going to do that, call it Pistol Dynamic Skill Builder, and it is going to be on the 15th and 16th of March in DelRio, Texas, like that Thursday and Friday. They have a bunch of folks out there that just didn't feel they were ready to do the dynamic classes I had come out there for before. So I was like, all right, you're paying, I'll do it. So here's your chance to get a class that probably you might not see very often in the future. So those are the things that are new, the shit that's happening like right now that I think you should be aware of. I know today's Tuesday the 9th. On the 12th of this month, we're doing an applied concealed carry class, one-day class in Lancaster. And I had a great time running this class in the spring. We did it in the fall, but I wasn't there because I was doing something else. And it's a pretty fun class, and if there are any spots open, you should jump on it. The following day, doing a couple of seminars in Warminster, which is near Philly. So it's great for you, like Jersey weirdos and the Philly guys and the big city folks down there. 2 seminars are, Jared's going to be doing basic home defense, which I'll just tell you straight up is close quarters battle by yourself or with a partner, i.e. a spouse, in your own home. That's the gist of the class. We won't be going upstairs and using the shoot house for that. It's just the seminar. So the cost is much lower than sim stuff. But if you want to learn the principles of CQB in your home, that's the seminar you want to start with. Following that up, I'm going to be doing a bug out bag / 72-hour kit seminar. And what's pretty cool about this, in case you all didn't realize it, the cost of the seminar, if you take the seminar, not only do you get some good information, some handouts, things like that, the cost of the class is deducted from the cost of Bug the Fuck Out. So if you want to come out in the woods for one of the Bug the Fuck Outs that I do, whatever you paid on the class, that comes right off of the class out in the woods. So then the seminar was like free. So sometime prior to coming out in the woods, you got a free seminar to help get you ready to come out in the woods, so your experience there is better too. It's a win-win for everybody. And that is the 13th at the Guardian Training Center. Go to the Rockwell link here in the description box to sign up for either of those, or you can pay at the door. But the classroom is only so big, so I would recommend signing up online first to make sure you get in there. So those are the things we got coming right away. Speaking of that bug out, I got 2 things rolling through my head. Bug the Fuck Out 8 is on March 24th, right after I get back from Texas. And that'll be up in Slate Run, so the temperature should be a little chilly, but not too miserable. And if you catch this seminar this coming weekend, you get a discount. The Bug the Fuck Out 9 is sometime in the fall. It's already on the schedule, but I don't remember when it is. I think October or sometime. Alright, I'm back. Shit may look different because I don't have a fucking video camera, and we got to use this stupid still camera to try and get stuff done, and nightmares. Anyhow, so something else I got going on that you might be interested in is a week-long event in the woods. I don't really want to call it a bug out event, or a patrolling event, or a reconnaissance event. I don't know if I want to call it a class. See, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Head on over to Facebook and let me know what you think about going to spend like a week in the woods. Like, I already got a place picked out, and like the logistic end of that isn't going to be too hard to do. I don't have dates, but maybe head up to Shooter's Gauntlet and spend like 7 days in the woods, 5 days in the woods. Have an agenda of stuff to do. Like, I don't even want to call it a class because I don't know if there'll be any like instructional stuff, more so than shaking out some shit, working out some things, and figuring stuff out on the way for yourself, and obviously like the fellowship aspect. But maybe 3 days. I don't know. I haven't decided how I want to work that yet, but thinking about doing it. And if you're interested in it, head on over there to the Tremis Dynamics Facebook page. The link's down there, and let me know what you're thinking, and we'll get a discussion started on maybe doing something like that in the summer. So those are the things that are new and happening right now in 2018 that I can talk about. And there's other things in the works, and I'll be doing a video about folks we're hosting, some people you'll want to come out and get classes from. I literally was talking to some of them today. But I can't say anything until, like, we put pen to paper. And I'll see you guys again before this month is up, and we'll do some other cool videos along the way, but I'll try to do some of these little ones, just give you an update about what's coming up for those of you who are into that kind of thing. So with that, you guys be cool out there, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Maybe you didn't know this. I'm willing to trade you training for shit I want. Like Yaesu ham setup. Fuck Beifang. I already had an issue with them. A number of them broken, wet, blah, blah, blah. Going for Yaesu. Night vision stuff. Maybe a 308. If you're looking to offload some of that, you're looking to get some training, shoot me a message. We may be able to work something out.